Well done.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward.
You almost made me drop my croissant. You're supposed to be streaming right now. I'm trying to set some shit up. Trying to figure some stuff out. Bro gonna try to scare this shit out of me. And it worked. Hey now, it's an expensive camera I'm fucking with. Speaking of what, why is it not staying up? same time, like, I'm still requiring this of you. Do as I say do. Are we out of focus? Focus. Focus on your focus. My hair makes me look like a cunt right now. I don't like that. Stream is healthy. Stream is healthy. Go. I can't have anywhere between. You're either gonna cut off at my chin or you're gonna cut off at my hairline, huh? Well, at this point, I now have a free monitor. I would kind of like to flip it from vertical to horizontal. I have another horizontal. That'd be cool. I don't have that ability, but it'd be cool. Everything seems to be on the up and up. See if that works. I'm gonna have no reason to look this direction anymore though. And all the stuff's gonna be on this side.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward.
Is that the only one you know? What? Haha. No, but it's the one that always gets a reaction. It's the loudest fucking one, dude. Yeah. I think I like this. Let's see. About 8 to 9 seconds. Not too bad. Or at least that seems to be the turnaround on my screen. You can see how long it takes. My job said we open for full business tomorrow, and if we can't come in, we have to use paid time off. That has to be like against the rules or some shit. Fortunately, again, my job comes and gets me, so. Okay, both of these are saying good health. Why does this say I have 1200 drop frames? I don't understand. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Me looking at the 6 inches of solid ice in a quarter-mile long driveway, knowing there ain't a snowball chance in hell. Well, you know, if we actually had like hell temperatures, your snow driveway wouldn't stand a chance, would it? I don't know, man. That shit sounds unreasonable. Did they see how much fuck? Like, you should scope out a bit of snow just to show how deep it is. Of course, then again, my driveway doesn't look that bad until I try to drive my tractor up it. And the fact that it is like quicksand keeps me from going up the driveway is an absolute problem. It's not that I can't get up snow or ice, but it's so dry. The snow is so dry that it's displacing itself under the wheels, even though they're locked, and going on either side, and it's just kicking up the same snow, and I can't get any traction. Can't get no traction, just spinning wheels. Doo-doo. Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5, Mississippi 6, Mississippi 7, Mississippi 8, Mississippi 9. All right. About 9. I think it's starting to slip a little bit. I think the missing frames are starting to catch up to it. Ours is solid ice now, but the top layer is water, so there's no such thing as traction. You can slip and slide over the top of ice though. Like, it's not great to try to get up and down that, but when you're trying to get up a hill and it's like sand, there's no way. It's gotten to the point that my job will not come get me at my door. They make me walk up to the street. Neighbor's 4x4 Jeep Wrangler can't even move. Yeah, that's not great. I feel like if a taxi service, such as like legitimate taxis or Uber or something like that, will not come and take you to work, you should not be required to come to work, because then you literally don't have a way, even if you tried. Man, you know my drive. You can't tell that's driveway and what's the ditch. It's level right now. That's the insane part. I don't know, man. Personally, that's how I feel about it. I would just tell them like, hey, I can't even get a transportation service to come get me at the street. I'm gonna need more time. Because didn't they have the road just down from your road? Fuck it, there ain't nobody here. Didn't they have a Toca Idaville by Portersville blocked off? Like, because there was a bad wreck this morning?
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward.
Hello, Dave. They did this morning, yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know, man. I'll tell them, hey, look, no professional driver would be willing to pick me up. I don't have the ability to get to work. You're gonna have to give me some more time. It's just not possible. Car was upside down and sideways. You should have took a picture of that. You should have like walked down there, took a picture of that, and been like, hey guys, I can't come in today. How's it going? Oh, I'm just checking to see the latency. Checking to see like how well it looks, stuff like that. I don't like the look of it. It looks kind of like when I am looking on my streaming software, it's all smooth and shit. And then when I look at what y'all are looking at, it's all like pixelated and stuttery. I don't like it. But that's the most amount of information that the streaming services will allow me to send them. So I don't know. It's no longer my equipment will not send better information. It is that YouTube and Twitch will not allow me to send more information to them. Scary stuff, honestly. And I would have both parked at the Cove and had all-wheel drive I'd go in, but I have neither, so I don't know, man. Like, there's even places around here where the 4x4s that we have, which is, and for snow and ice, better than all-wheel drive, because all-wheel drive just sends power to all the wheels equally, where if one tire breaks loose, they all, you know, all the power goes to that tire. Whereas in 4x4, they're all supposed to lock up. Even the 4x4s are having a hard time getting around on some roads. Like even in my job, we are not Like, we're only doing emergency calls. Like, if someone's water breaks loose inside their house, we'll go turn their meter off if they can't find it. And if they don't have gas, that's all we're doing at work. Honda's all-wheel drive is better than 4x4s. I don't know, it just depends, because a lot of systems in newer cars are, if that tire's spinning, it just reduces your RPMs and engages the brakes, because we're dealing with that at work. The vehicles that have the posi track where the differentials lock up are doing significantly better than the ones that try to use the brakes on each side to keep the wheels from spinning. So it mostly depends on what system it's running. I want to avoid, I want to all-wheel drive swap the Integra with the all-wheel drive from a CRV. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never played with any of that. But I know that you definitely want a posi track style. You don't want to deal with that brake shit. It just doesn't work. I don't know who thought it was a good idea that if you're slipping and sliding, the best thing to do is to reduce the amount of RPMs on your motor. It's fully possible and no serious modifications have to be made. It bolts right on. Fuck it, I'd do it. 4 wheels spinning is better than 2 wheel spinning, no matter the situation. It's fully, oh yeah, I read that. Something updated on the screen. I thought it was chat. I'm gonna test it one more time.
He's pulling his cock out!
Excuse me, sir. So it's about 9 seconds turnaround on YouTube and about 10 seconds turnaround on Twitch. So YouTube and Twitch are staying even. They're both slipping a little bit. When I first started, it was 8.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Hang
you
on.
Coward.
I'm hearing something. But it looks to be this is going to be the best setup. I wanted to go ahead and test it today though, because I didn't want to get into, damn it, that one's not open either. But I didn't want to get into stream tomorrow and be like, oh damn, it's not working. But I went ahead and did the update. Starlink had an update. The router had an update. And then I went ahead and bought Ultra on Streamlabs. There's supposed to be a whole host of things that I get for Streamlabs. I haven't really noticed anything that I remotely care about yet other than multi-stream. Well, there's multi-stream and then there's seamless transition if I wanted to put y'all on my phone and then walk around with you. But I don't really have a need for that. There is one cool thing that I can do that I have turned on right now, but I will turn it back off, and that's where I can see the view count. Turning that off is one of the best things you can do, because seeing the numbers go up and down can really make you it can pull you out of the moment and then you quit being entertaining. It can really fuck with your flow. So when I'm streaming for real, I'll probably go ahead and turn that back off. I wish it looked better, because on this screen it looks great, and then when I look over here to see what y'all are seeing, it looks all stuttery. Uh-oh, I got my first spinning wheel of death. Ooh, and a significant increase in drop frames. Check this out. Hi. Hello, Joe. little bit. My system usage doesn't, I don't think it's bad. I mean, my memory use is a little high, 47%, but I got a lot going on. That should be fine. I just got to kind of keep that in mind on certain games that are like super intensive. Oh, I guess jump scare ain't working. Was it jump scare or jump scare 1? Yeah, you guys say jump scare 1. I don't have just jump scare. I don't understand how I can drop 12% of my frames and still not trigger a notification for drop frames. I think 12% would be enough to trigger the alarm. Be like, hey, you're dropping frames. Which I'm not pushing the kilobits I'm supposed to be, and I don't understand what that's about. It's not system bound. I don't think it's internet bound. Or drunk or something. Hello? Hi. Let's see if I do this, how bad it gets. Oh. Interesting. If I'm stuck too much longer, I'm gonna hit on my fucking dab. No, you don't need to do that. I'm gonna get stoned. No, 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 no. I'll tell you what you probably ought to do though. You should take some 5-gallon buckets and like bring them inside of snow, and you should try to melt the snow for like flushing toilets and shit. And you should start streaming. You should play Dino Game and stream. You know, now that I have the screen on a bigger screen, my camera kind of looks like shit. Even under like streaming conditions, I still have 18 megabits per second down. So that's definitely not the problem. Lizard! Hello, lizard man. But yeah, this is just testing out the stuff. I shouldn't be having issues like this. I'm not entirely sure why I'm having drop frames. It possibly is due to the fact that I have it set to 30 frames a second, but it's not supposed to try to send more frames than what I'm producing. Or maybe is YouTube or Twitch expecting more frames? I don't know. Elon hijacked your satellite. If he did, he made it better. Because even under stream, I'm getting 18 up at like 20 milliseconds latency. That's pretty good. I wouldn't get an 18 up under no load with like 2100 milliseconds latency on T-Mobile. That shit was dog ass. Dog ass herpes. You're itching all over the carpet. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Okay, can I turn that from buffering to reduced quality? That's supposed to be something I'm allowed to do now. How do I turn that on? I love how my monitor can be so bright that it's acting like a light.
I'm farting on it.
I now have pink eye. Lovely! Uh-oh. It says stream died. Let's try this. That's about 25 seconds. That's not great. Pink eye from a fart is a myth, an old wives' tale. Well, if I put my eye on your ass and I watch what your ass is doing, I might still get it. Okay, so stream seems to have caught up a little bit. I lied. My facial hair getting out of control. I wonder what happens if I refresh this. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Just noticed I was negative 30 seconds.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Is this
you
fun
coward?
for you? Are you having fun right now? Do these things make you feel better about yourself? Very confused. I think when I refreshed my player, it brought me back to being closer to the actual like stream. So every now and then y'all might have to just go refresh your player if it starts like buffering and shit and you want it to be closer to like in real-time interaction, because I think this is about as good as it's gonna get for at least a little while. Okay, I didn't get to check my keyframe stuff. It's supposed to, and more than that, my keyframe's supposed to be sent more than every 4 seconds. It's supposed to be sent every 2 seconds, which is actually there it goes. Okay, which is actually giving Twitch a problem. ad is about to start. Why? I haven't been long. I have not been live that long. How long have I been live? Where's the information at? Oh my God, I've been live for 30 minutes. Oh, I guess that makes a full stream. Yeah, this is the stuff I do when I'm off stream. I sit around and look at numbers and comb this beard out because I cannot wait to shave it off. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. As soon as I'm done with the cosplay, this shit is leaving. I'm gonna quit reacting to it. I'm gonna get numb to it at some point, and then all your fun is gonna be gone. But let's try this. Okay, we're about 7 to 8 seconds, so I think that's going to be the case. Is if you feel like you're starting to get behind, you just refresh your whatever you're watching on. Refresh Twitch or YouTube on your computer or your phone or whatever. It should bring you back up to being caught up. But I think after this month I'll go ahead and buy the what is it, a year at a time subscription or whatever. Well, my advertiser thing is definitely off because it says I'm currently in an ad break, but my phone does not say that I'm currently in an ad break. So how far is that off? My phone is way behind. Maybe that's why I hadn't had the ad hit yet. That's exactly what's happening. Oh. What'd you get me? It's pain and misery. But yeah, that's good information to have. So I need to stop exactly when that thing pops up, because even though my phone says that it's not back yet, my phone can be behind. So the ad break thing pops up accurately for when they're going to interrupt my actual stream. So that's good information to have. So I can go back to doing whatever as soon as I'm gonna wave my hand just to check, but it should come back in right now. And we'll find out on my phone how accurate that is. Remember, chat, information is information. Good or bad, it's always useful. Damn, my phone is still on the advertisement. Twitch sucks, don't it? Okay, let's see if it cuts back in right where it was. Ooh, it did not. Oh, shit. I hear that mentioned often. The streamers usually pause to wait for the break to end. I try to if I know somebody's there. But like I said earlier, I'm gonna start turning the viewership off so that I don't get stressed out by people coming and going, and I can just do what I do. And it's important for me to know now that it doesn't stop my broadcast until the person watching hits the same point that I was when the ad started. But when they come back, they do not come back until, or when they come back wherever I'm at. They don't pick up from where I was when I came back from the ad. They pick up from wherever I am now. So it does like instead of picking up where the buffer was, it brings them closer to current time. So if they were behind, now they're current, or at least on Twitch. So that's important to know. So after the ad break ends, I need to give it another half minute to a minute before I start back, just so that people can like catch up and kind of have an idea of where you are. But unfortunately, there's going to be nothing I can do about whatever they missed, you know? Because like if I see an ad break pop up and I take a break and then I start playing again, they're going to miss some unless I wait a little longer. So that's kind of good to know. Why are there 4 of y'all watching this? What? I'm just sitting here yapping while I'm checking all my fucking stats, dude. I don't even know if the sound's good. The sound's even loud right now. But my bitrate has been pretty constant. So I think, and my CPU usage went up a lot, and my GPU. What happened? Why? That's called a just chatting stream. That's the most popular category on Twitch, sir. Excuse me, sir. I don't think that's the same. They're interesting and shit. I'm talking about the backside of Twitch. Twitch ain't got no ass. I'm looking at the backside. It's pretty flat. Not interesting at all. Just a bunch of numbers you gotta rattle off and remember. It's like coding. But I'm gonna turn this off because it's starting to legitimately hurt my eyes. They need to make a dark mode for Task Manager. That's interesting though. But everything seems to work. All of the YouTube. Thank you for demonstrating my point. All the YouTube commands seem to work. The Tangia seems to work without any issues.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
But it just works. So Tangia is working, commands are working. Everything seems to be working correctly. All of chat is in one section now, so it doesn't matter if it's on Twitch or YouTube, I will see it. Wait, what was that one? That's Tangia. So if people are watching on Twitch, they can use channel points to play Tangias, and that's just the ones that I can control. If they scroll down into my about section, they can actually play whatever the hell it is they want to. Let me see if I can bring it down here and show you. No, it's all fucked up. Okay. So if I go here and I go to my channel and I scroll down, why did I hear just go tink? What? That clip is hilarious. Oh my god. Which clip? The one I just posted? But this is Tangia. This is ones that I have starred, like the lizard one. It's just like y'all's. Butter frog, I ain't hear no bell. Gotta be quicker than that. But these ones they have to pay like real money for. And they can do these, or they can hit. There's somewhere they can go that they actually hit like the page. Maybe this. That's the creator side. Anyway, but like they have lots of these that they can pull from. But if they want to just, and there's actually a search section somewhere. But this looks different for me because whatever. But like you can search, see? And and they can search for whatever, and then they can play whatever as long as they pay money for it. Now what I've done is I've set those to my channel interactions, and there's a handful of them that I set here that you can use stuff to buy, and they can actually do stuff like this. Well, no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, it's so good!
I can actually do stuff like that. That's some stuff that there's no way for me to set it up. That there's just nothing I can do about that. Appreciate the love on the clip, man. I worked pretty hard on that. But yeah, there's not much I can do about that. It's something they have that YouTube just doesn't have. Gilbert Gottfried, rest RIP, man. Loved his stuff. He was funny as hell. But yeah, chat's got some, Twitch has got some stuff that YouTube doesn't have. If you ask me, I think that their integration is better for chatters, and that's why I set up the commands in the first place. It's because on YouTube y'all didn't have anything, so I set that up through StreamerBot because I wanted y'all to have something. Even if it's less and it takes me longer to set up, it's still, in my eyes, better than nothing. And I'm always trying to add to it to give y'all some more stuff to do. But over here on Twitch, Tangia is just the GOAT, plain and simple. It's awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to see how it was gonna look, see how it was gonna work, see if I had to like reset anything up. It's pretty seamless though, actually. I just paid for Streamlabs Ultimate and I was able to do it. And now I don't have to pay for Restream anymore. So that should save me like literally just a couple dollars a month. But it should be more latency driven. Y'all should be able to have more, what's the word? Timely interactions, so that people aren't like, go left, and then I'm, 2 rooms ahead. I'm like, left where? The only voice clip still left outstanding is, are you not entertained? Yeah, I've actually got that on my system. I just haven't put it on there yet. Yeah, I've been meaning to put that on there. I just haven't got around to it yet. But I'm going to. Maybe not today though, because I'm running out of time here and I still got, I posted a clip today, but I still got to make some more clips real quick. Well, hello there, but I'm not sure he's even here anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to mess around on here and see what the latency was like, see if we could have actual like in real time conversations, because I know it was getting bad on Restream. The lag was getting like insane. Y'all were talking about stuff that I was, been done 3 minutes ago, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm here playing Metroid Prime. Hell yeah. The new one, Metroid Prime 4, or are you playing the old one still? What was I saying? Oh, but it was doing okay, but then Restream, I don't know, I was still paying for it, so I don't know why it did it, but it was starting to get worse. The new one is ass. Oh man, I don't have Prime 4, Prime Remastered. According to Dave, it's ass. Yeah, I actually didn't expect any of y'all to come by today. I was just gonna check out to see if everything still worked. My main concern was that with stuff going through Streamlabs now, that StreamerBot wasn't gonna work. But looking back now on it, I should have known it was gonna work. I've heard. I don't know anything about Metroid Prime, but one thing I know I can't do is I cannot pick up another long-standing game series like that. Zelda has been more than enough. It's going on a year already, and I'm what? On the 5th game, if that. See, 1, 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I'm on the 5th game. I still have like 5 more games to go, and they're all just getting longer. They're not getting any shorter. They're all getting longer. Metroid Prime 4 game. Metroid Prime is 4 games. Yeah, it's 4 games, but all the games are long as shit. Seriously, was not impressed by what I saw. There were annoying NPCs, like you have to babysit. I'm not even gonna try to say that word. I don't know. I know a couple things about Metroid Prime. I know Samus is hot. I know that like the original game was super fucking hard. And I know that it has like a cult like following that people are super deep into. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 are literally 10-hour games. They're 10-hour games for you. But did you see how long it took me to get through original Legend of Zelda? The nerdy kid who Millhouse. Metroid Prime ripped off a name from Simpsons. The nerdy kid who was Bart Simpson's friend. Oh, you were making a joke. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. It's not a streaming day. I'm not mentally here. I'm a figment of your imagination. You need to wake up. You need to wake. It's time to wake up. About as long as anyone who didn't decide to play Legend of Zelda properly. How was I supposed to know? You're supposed to like get better equipment. One of the NPCs is a weak, incompetent dork like Millhouse. That's crazy. Well, it'd be funny if they made it look like Millhouse. Man, it wasn't just that. You're supposed to use a map. Look now. I didn't know about the map. How am I supposed to know something the game came with when I didn't buy a copy of the game that came with a map? That's what Dave's here for. I ain't never gonna forget that. Dave's like, no, you don't go there yet. Go this way. Oh, go up, left, right, left, up, down. Then you can go to the next place. And I'm like, but why? You have to protect him from being killed, and he comments often unrequested how to solve puzzles. Wait, so he's commenting on how to solve the puzzles, or he has puzzles he wants you to solve just because? I don't think the game comes with a map, bro. The game manual, when it first came out, literally said it would be a good idea to draw a map. Legend of Zelda was just wild. I don't know if I could draw a map for that. It would just be like scribbling, be like, go down and then right, left, and then this is the area you're looking for. He gave away the puzzles. It's hand holding. Oh, dude, hell no, man. I hate that. Like, I don't mind if you put in there, like, go to this NPC for puzzle hints, but to just give away the puzzle when you're working on it, I hate that. Like, I don't mind y'all giving away the puzzles on Legend of Zelda because I have so much game to get through. because I'm doing all of the games. And like on Locked in Mind, we're kind of all working through it together. But to already know the guaranteed answer and just give it away to somebody who's like genuinely trying to earn it, it kind of defeats the purpose of playing the game. It's one thing to get help from Aaron. Exactly. It's one thing to get help from Aaron. Because I'll be playing and be like, Aaron, she's the NPC I get help from. No, I gotta nuke the bot now. Don't tell her I said that. It sounded way more mean than what it did in my head. Talking about Prime 4, but this is lame. I don't know. I guess it just depends on how hard the puzzle is, maybe. But even then, I feel like you should have to request the help. It shouldn't just be like forced upon you. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna do it one more time. 1 millisecond, 2 milliseconds, 3 milliseconds, 4 milliseconds. Okay, so we're about 12 seconds back or so. The Miles McKenzie NPC. I don't know. Like I said, you know what? I didn't even know that Metroid Prime 4 came out, to be honest with you. I've been out of the gaming sphere a lot. And I don't know why, because I've been actively searching out and looking for like gaming information outposts. But for some reason, all I can find is just either dog shit or political shit, and I'm not interested in either one of those. The other thing is there's a huge desert. You have to drive around on some motorcycles running over crystal formations. The area has no music unless you buy extra as a DLC. I heard about that. That's fucking dumb. I will put on my own badass music before I buy your music. I knew it came out. I have avoided everything about it. I wanted to wait until I had Switch 2. I know absolutely nothing more than the trailer. My bro said it was fun. Oh, you talking about Chubbs, yeah? But wasn't much of a Metroid game. He ranked it closer to other M. Good call, Odessa. I watched it on a stream. It's just not worth the time. Well, Odessa's probably gonna end up playing it anyway, just because of his love of Metroid Prime. Because like we all kind of dunk on the shit that Nintendo's been doing with the Switch 2, and he's like still said that he was gonna buy Switch 2 just to play Metroid Prime. It's really crazy though. They increased the system capacity to where it was like a solid contender for a console, and then they just nerfed it to shit with their own decisions. Oh, we think you might, unconfirmed, might have a ripped copy of the game. We're not gonna brick the game. We're gonna brick your whole system. That's dumb. That's dumb and I hate it. I will play it eventually. I'm an all-out Metroid fanboy. I just can't justify spending $500 on a console and another $100 on a game that's apparently mediocre at best right now. Yeah, I fully feel that. There are so many God damn it. Riptor! There are so many retro games that are better than modern titles. It's the same thing as what happened with movies. Speaking of which, I've been watching, which when I say watching, I've been basically just watching the thumbnails come up, moving on. But that Professor Briggs guy that runs like Video Games 101, I did not know that there were that many titles that came out for the NES and the SNES. Dude, I thought he would have ran out by now. Yeah, he's still going. It's like somewhere mid 2000s, they stopped knowing how to make good content in any medium. Games, movies, TV all suck. Dread was fantastic. I'm still playing it on off and on. Metroid. Oh, I'm guessing you're saying Metroid Dread, right? I think I heard about that. I think you were the one that told me about that. I didn't even know it was a game. I will say there have been some good games. I'm partial to Kingdom Hearts just because I was a kid when I played it, and I feel like I just have that nostalgia. But Jak and Daxter was a good series. Up until they killed it off. Like the whole, like, even though they switched, not mediums, they switched the story around entirely because they wanted to have a shooter beat 'em up with some platforming in there. But it still worked. Like they did it well. I still would have preferred if it was like the first game. The first game's still my favorite, but it still worked well. But Jak and Daxter's a good game series. I'm trying to think of some more that came out. Well, he did say early mid 2000s. I guess Jak and Daxter would meet mid 2000s.
Well done.
What's wrong with you? What's your problem? Why aren't you loading correctly? My computer ain't dying. Can't be. I paid too much for it. I guess Kingdom Hearts falls in the mid 2000s too. Holy shit. Batman, the Batman series, Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight, or not Arkham Knight, Arkham City. I know I played those, and I've heard the other ones that followed it were decent, but I know those two games, both from my personal experience and from what everybody else says, they're fucking fantastic. But you're right, it shouldn't be hard for me to think of titles that are newer that are really good. Elden Ring's really good, but it's only really good if you like those type of games. So it's kind of a hit and miss for most people. Yeah, I guess you got a point. It really shouldn't be hard to pick out like a handful of games that are just been really good in the last, I don't know, 10 or 12 years. I will say that indie development though, the indie developed games, they're doing really good. But it's kind of hard to put those on the same category because most of those are either free or cheap. So it's like they're super good, but I wouldn't pay full price for them, you know. I haven't played Silk Song, but from the reviews of it, people would have paid full price for it. But I again, I don't know. Maybe they're a little bit curded towards liking it because it was so cheap. It makes it hard to compare apples to apples that way. 10 to 12 years, I will say it's hard to pull good games from. Last 15 years, I can go on for like 2 hours. But yeah, that's kind of what he was getting at though. It's like the last 10, you know, because mid 2000s would be, like 2005. And so you give or take a little bit on that, and it becomes like 10 to 12 years. Metroid Dread was fire, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were fire. I don't spoil anything on those. I'm still trying to get to those. I did hear that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were good. I did see that depending on how you are with the mechanics though, you can do some absolute wild shit in those games with some of the power-ups. Like you can build machines that do crazy shit. The 90s were the golden age of RPGs. I'm still not sure what the classifications are. Like I don't know exactly what separates like an RPG from like other games. Smash Ultimate is my most played Switch game by far. Some of the best memories in my more recent years are on that game. I haven't got to play any of the new Smash games, but I remember playing the original Super Smash Brothers was super good, and Smash Melee was super good. Final Fantasy 1 through 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 1 through 9? Or did we skip one? People don't play Smash with me anymore. I'll smash with you anytime. Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana. I don't know what that is. I went so damn hard on that game I got corporal tunnel. See, that's too much. that's too much. Oh my god, I've been here for over an hour. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here so I can finish up the stuff that I was doing before I got distracted. Because now I'm just sitting here doing a just chatting stream. 1 through 6 are in a collection called the Pixel Remaster. Oh, I remember you requesting some Final Fantasy games for me to play. You were like, play this one, and this one. I think it was like 4, 5, and 6 or something like that. Chrono Trigger is considered the best RPG of all time. I have heard that game. I've heard that name. I have heard that one. I haven't played it, but I've heard of it. I've been told to play it by multiple people. There's another one of the Chrono games too. I can't think of the name right now, but I know that the only reason I know of the game, there's another one, Chrono something, is because there's like a creepypasta about when you pause the game and it has that creepy music after a while. Someone made a creepypasta about it, and I thought that was pretty cool. I would be cool with any of those if you want to try. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to do another, like, starting from the very first one again. It's taking a lot longer than I expected to get through them. Odessa was telling me when I planned it that it was going to take me longer than I was thinking, but I didn't think it's going to take me that much longer than I was thinking. I thought I'd be able to at least get to the new games by now. I thought I'd be on Breath of the Wild by now, but I vastly underestimated how difficult and confusing the Zelda games could be. Final Fantasy IV is the first RPG I finished. That one would be a fine place to start. I might do that. I'm saying a lot. I don't know what happened. But there I go again. It's like second nature. But I'm gonna have to figure out like what I'm gonna do for that. I'm not entirely sure. Know that I think I want to finish Legend of Zelda before I start that. It's a classic Squaresoft. Yeah, Squaresoft is the people who made Kingdom Hearts as well, and they also repurposed a lot of the models from Final Fantasy to make Kingdom Hearts. So I already have like a soft spot for a lot of the characters too. So that would probably go right hand in hand with the stuff that I'm already interested in. It's the first RPG with active time battle system rather than strictly turn-based. See, and I'm just not a fan of turn-based battles. I can get through them, but I don't enjoy them as much as I do an active battle system. Bro, you still have the GameCube games to get through. You'll be on Breath of the Wild like December, February-ish if you can keep up with the momentum you currently have. Yeah, I vastly overestimated my gaming and abilities. The games are much more complicated and detailed than I could have ever imagined they were before knowing. But how could I have possibly known? I never spoiled the games for myself. All right, what's the GameCube semi-horror game? You talking about the Zelda game? I have no idea. I told you. I know. I didn't. You don't know till you know. You know. I didn't think. Well, I guess I should have at least pondered it, but I didn't think that I would be this far along, but this far behind. But I do a lot of talking too. I didn't think this many people would be watching me play the game. I didn't think there would going to be that many people interested. Eternal Darkness? Yeah, that's right. Yep, good game. I've never even heard of that. Let me get my... Okay, I don't have my notepad. Somebody put that in the Discord. Why hurry? I don't know. Just because there's so many games to get to. Even after the Zelda games, there's still a bunch of like good games that I still need to play. Mostly it's just feeling like I'm running out of time to play games. Getting older and all that. It's a little obscure. If you want to, it's a little obscure. You want to play the one that's on a CRTV 100%. Oh, is it like that, huh? I don't think I have a CRT that will allow me to pass through it. You've got lots of time, let me tell you. I do have, you know, like the rest of my time that I decide to stream that I need to fill up with games. But there's also games that are like in the moment, like they're currently popular that I need to try to play. Just because when people are watching is typically when you need to try to play them. You're not old yet. I'm starting to feel that way. I tried to push a truck today and I managed to whip it out into the street, but my body was not happy with me afterwards. I used to be able to do that shit without even trying. I just grabbed the ass end of a truck and yeet it out of the way. Most of the effects in Eternal Darkness were made for CRTV. You'll definitely have a more enjoyable experience that way. I feel like that's most of the games I'm currently playing, but I'm not entirely sure how to hook up a CRT to my setup. Even if I were to get the games on a physical console, like one of the ones back there, I'm not entirely sure how I would either pass through or try to get the emulator running and then go from my PC to it. I don't know. Well, I did see on Amazon that there was a HDMI 2 component, but all I currently have is a component 2 HDMI. So I would need, well, technically I have a component splitter. No, I don't have a splitter. I have a component switch. So I would either need a component splitter or I would need a HDMI to CRT. Aging is just that. Let me try to read it over here. One thing I'm super happy with is that on my Streamlabs, reading chat is a lot easier because the words are bigger and the background is not just like 100% black. It's like a gray. And it makes the words pop a lot better, so it's easier to read over here. Let's see, where was I at? Aging is just the experience slowly. Weird things you realize, like, wow, I can't sleep past 5 a.m. anymore. Can't stay up past 10 no matter how hard I try. I gotta have special reading glasses to do close-up work. I don't know if it's from the amount of time I now spend on either my phone or my tablet, because at work all of the paperwork is done on a tablet, and I don't know if it's from using either a phone or a tablet or a computer all day long, or if it's from getting older. But I am currently already having issues reading stuff that's like, even though it's far away, I used to be able to read it, and that's starting to get harder. And I don't know if that's from aging or from using so many electronic devices. It won't be nearly as effective as a horror game without the CRTV, sadly. Well, I'm starting to wonder if I can get the HDMI to component off of Amazon. I can make that work. Especially now that this monitor is now no longer being used while streaming, which really, really has me wanting to turn it back this way so that when I'm editing or when I'm doing photos or whatever, I can use it horizontally. But my thought process here is, since I'm not using it for streaming, I could unplug the HDMI, plug it into the splitter, and then plop my massive CRTV down right here where there actually is like still a leg under it. And then I would just be facing this way, which is still in the camera. And I could play the game on the CRTV and still catch chat. And then, as well, Legend of Zelda would look correct. Close-up work causes myphobia or myopia, blurry vision of distant objects. What I'm referring to is called presbyopia. I'm butchering the shit out of that Latin. It's where eye muscles can't focus up close anymore. It's why Ben Franklin invented bifocals. Interesting. Didn't know that. You learn something new every day, children. Yeah. I don't know if I just need to work my eyes more or what. But yeah, even at my age, stuff's starting to get kind of... I got a bald spot right here? What the fuck? Is that from pulling on my hair each direction? Oh, it's literally just a split down my hair. Never mind. That was a fat bald spot right there, but it's just where my hair peels off one way or the other. Damn, I keep getting distracted. I gotta get off here, guys. I didn't realize that just sitting here yapping would be as interesting as it is. But yeah, I just want to get on here and check everything out, make sure it's gonna be working all right. Supposedly, if you go out and stare into the distance every day for like an hour, it will fix your vision. Yeah, I probably ought to do that. Which, when it comes back to like mowing grass time, I will, even though I have less time for doing stuff like setting up, like kind of like this, setting up for streams and stuff, I'll have more time to like fix my eyesight and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here for the night. Go ahead and tidy things up that I need to do. I need to fold my laundry. Told you I'd become numb to it. Have a good night. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. I hope everybody sleeps well. I need to do some stuff like fold up a little bit of my laundry. I know you can't exactly see it in frame right now, but I need to fold up a little bit of my laundry. I got to pick up some stuff on my floor. I need to get some clips from the last couple streams. Tidy all this stuff up where I can get ready for the next stream. Like change the title, set up for the next stream. All that kind of wonderful goodness. And get some clips, and I think I'm gonna head to bed. But I hope y'all have a great night. I hope y'all sleep extra tight. I'm talking about...
That was easy.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about military tight bed sheets with the folded fitted corners. And I will see all y'all tomorrow. Which is really weird to be saying on a Wednesday. I'm super excited. Oh, I didn't get a backup game.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
You didn't.
You coward.
I need to do that too before I go to bed. I need to get a backup game. All right, well, I got things to do, so I'm gonna hop off of here. Everybody has a great night. We'll see all of you tomorrow. Till then, hang 10. Somebody hit the cows. cows.
Well done.
Well done. We out of here. Good night. Good night. I hit the button twice. It still didn't go.